Some more breaking news out of the state of California. A lot more businesses are considering leaving the state. Formerly known as the Golden State, now is facing serious problems as 67% of California employers want to move their headquarters out of the Golden State, according to one report. So California businesses, they all shared the same headache. They're being personally torn between closing their doors or moving to other states over high crime rates and higher taxes. According to one law firm in the San Francisco Bay Area, they have considered moving to a different state, maybe a state like Texas, who is definitely more business friendly. They have lower taxes and a better pro-business policy, as well as lower crime rate. According to this one business owner who is an attorney and the law firm founder in the San Francisco Bay Area, quote unquote, "I don't agree with the direction California is going, and I hate the fact that I am forced to support it through my taxes." A lot of business owners seem to share the same sentiment. Bulletproof Pet Products CEO Cherry Fowler also said that they have wanted to move out of the state for at least the last 3 to 4 years. According to them, they said, especially since President Joe Biden has been the president of the United States, things were already expensive and now they're so expensive that the businesses can hardly afford to do business. But they face a serious dilemma because moving is also going to be expensive and they'll have interest rates on homes, so it is also difficult to move. So according to this report, more than 86% of business owners in the state of California say that the crime rate has increased in their area, while 67 from the same survey claim to be considering moving their headquarters out of the Golden State. This survey, by the way, includes 80,000 business owners, with 10% of those respondents being based in the state of California. Based on this report, employers they have been talking to have been planning a move or thinking about a move at least since the year 2020. So since COVID, they have been planning or wanting to move. And the CEO elaborated that it's been such a headache. They're dealing with more regulation. They're dealing with higher taxes. They're dealing with the high crime. And they're also dealing with bad government policies issued by the state of California. So California's violent crime rate is diverging from the national trend. According to the recent FBI crime data from 2/3 of the country's law enforcement agencies, they indicate that California's violent crime rate is increasingly diverged from the national trend. As of 2022, it is 31% higher than the US national average rate. And according to this report, this divergence is driven largely by aggravated assaults, which have been declining nationwide while rising in the state of California. So basically, we can see a trend. Crime rate in the state of California was declining for a bit, and since COVID, it has been rising quite significantly. Now, a lot of business owners as well as residents of the state are definitely not satisfied with that, especially given the fact that the state of California has immensely higher taxes than some other states, such as Texas or Florida. And housing prices and affordability, rental affordability, as well as inflation have also hit the state hard. We all know that gas in the state of California is over $5 a gallon now, has been for a while. Businesses, especially small businesses and local residents of the state, are feeling very squeezed and under a lot of stress due to these higher inflation numbers and higher costs. A lot of them are considering a leave out of the state, and California has seen a decline in its numbers that it hasn't seen for a long time. Now, we all see this one news that went viral, that McDonald's $25 quote-unquote deal that went viral in the state of California. So 40 chicken nuggets with 2 large fries, and they want to charge you $25 for it, plus a sales tax in the state. Now, that is quite absurd because McDonald's should be your average blue-collar, quick grab-and-go restaurant. I mean, it should be really bottom-of-the-barrel type of thing. But now it has become almost unaffordable with this absurd price that is charging. I don't blame people, frankly, leaving the state of California for a better state, say like Texas or Nevada or Florida, because the situation in the state of California has been getting more and more absurd due to bad policies by the governor. Now, we all also know that the governor recently implemented an increase in minimum wage for its over 500,000 minimum wage workers working for fast food chains. And that definitely will also increase inflation and induce higher costs and will make it harder for businesses and franchises to keep their doors open. More breaking news out of the state. More insurance companies apparently are leaving the Golden State. According to this article, the two latest companies, Tokio Marine America Insurance Company and Trans-Pacific Insurance Company, they both filed notices to California's Department of Insurance saying they would stop offering homeowners insurance and umbrella policies in the Golden State. These notices and changes are going to affect more than 12,500 customers, and they will be starting out in July. Now, Tokio Marine and Trans-Pacific Insurance Companies are not the first two companies to leave the state. They have joined previously State Farm and Allstate in discontinuing coverage for California residents. For those of you who don't know, earlier this month, State Farm announced that it would be dropping thousands of California policies beginning this summer, nearly a year after announcing it would no longer accept homeowner insurance applications in the Golden State. This policy change is going to affect roughly 30,000 homeowners in California beginning July 3rd. And it's also going to affect approximately 42,000 commercial apartment policies starting August 20th. At the same time, Allstate announced in November 2022 that it would quote-unquote pause new homeowners, condo, and commercial insurance policies in the state of California to protect its current customers. Now, frankly, let's be honest, can we really blame these insurance companies? The situation in the state of California has really been terrible. The crime rate has been increasing drastically. There's been more burglaries. There's been more violent assaults. There's been more situations like wildfires, squatters, and illegal immigrants coming into the state with the border being wide open. So as we can see, with these higher increase in prices, higher inflation, and with these changes, higher crime, the residents of the state of California are really feeling bad. A lot of them, even though I'm sure they love California, a lot of them grew up in California, but they're considering leaving the state for Texas and Florida, which makes me really sad because the state of California used to be beautiful. It used to be a well-managed state, but we can see how some bad policies by the government can really affect a state like California, because that's what happened to it. It just got completely ruined by bad policies. Let me know what you guys think on the situation. Give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe, and leave a comment. That's it for today. Thank you. Bye.